JD Vance done gone and got hisself drunk as a skunk and passed right out. And that is the real hillbilly elegy. Internet fact checker Snopes has just confirmed that a Facebook photograph from 2007 showing then Ohio State University student JD Vance passed out on the floor with his pants undone is indeed authentic. Of course, it's authentic. Does anybody doubt for a moment that an all American He Man like JD Vance would go to Ohio State and not drink like a fish? Of course not. Vance did his best to uphold the reputation of Ohio State University, and he partied like it was 1999, even though it was 2007. He partied like Ohio State actually beat the University of Michigan in a football game, which I don't think ever really happened, but hey, everyone can dream, right? And dream away Vance did when a friend named Danielle posted a photo of him on her Facebook page on January 8th, 2007. Her caption read, "Yes, that is definitely JD passed out in the corner." She tagged Vance, and as Snopes reported, there were no edits to the posting. In fact, a week later, Vance responded back, "Danielle, this might be my first official blackout. I don't remember being asleep at all." Well, there's one for the history books, huh? And as the photo has circulated across social media, one user grasped precisely the historical significance of the photo, posting, JD Vance is definitely the first VP nominee to ever have photos of himself passed out on Facebook. We millennials have arrived. And hey, we've all been there, right? So who are we to criticize JD trying to find his inner hillbilly? After all, he's just a kid from the suburbs going to Ohio State. He's got a job to do. And who among us, I would like to ask, does not have a friend posting photos of us passed out drunk and respond back to our replies with, "Your pillow was a stuffed animal, by the way"? And really, who among us has not had another friend chime in with, "Was the fact that your belt buckle and pants were undone mentioned at all? Because that's true also." So let us not cast stones here. Rather, I think we should admire the fact that for once, JD Vance chose the floor instead of the couch, even with his pants undone. That shows the kind of character building that college is all about. So let's take a look at this now infamous photo, the shot posted round the world. Yep, that there is a bombed out Buckeye doing his best impression of a floor mat. From a political standpoint, one would think this isn't a good look for JD Vance. Trump is a notorious teetotaler who looks down upon people that drink. Ask Rudy Giuliani. He thinks they're not only weak, but too stupid to abuse Adderall instead. But this just might not be the millstone around JD Vance's political neck that it appears to be. One user posted, "A picture of JD Vance passed out in the corner of a room is circulating, and I wish they wouldn't do that because it just makes me identify with him." Apparently, the Trump campaign does not think that's funny because they did not respond to the Snopes inquiry. Snopes wrote that, "We contacted Trump's campaign and Vance's office by email to ask whether they had a response regarding users sharing the photo. We also reached out to Danielle via Messenger to inquire about the possibility of further context. We will update this story if they respond." Yes, and I'm not holding my breath on that one. Because Trump and his team are panicking. They fundamentally do not know what to do with the parade of stumbles, mistakes, and gaffes that JD Vance is turning out like an Ohio factory in its heyday. You know, before people like JD Vance closed them down and sold them for parts just so they could make a profit. But he's a friend of the working man. But look, the issue here is not that he was passed out. Heck, I was just passed out last night. 2 hours after I fell asleep, I was a virtual log. And yes, we were all young and foolish at some point. except for maybe Al Gore. So the point is not that a juvenile Vance had a little wine that made him feel fine. The point is not that he got drunk off his ace. It's that every day there seems to be a new revelation of something stupid that Vance said or wrote or did. So the point precisely is, who the heck vetted this guy? Huh? A moment. What? No. Oh, well, yes, that does explain it. I'm being informed that Donald Trump Jr. was in charge of the vetting process. That pretty much explains everything. Wait, I'm also being, yes, I'm also being told that the Stephanie Miller Show is now reporting that Jr. put his girlfriend, Kimberly Guilfoyle, in the position of lead investigator, and her reports are delayed. She commented on the delayed vetting for The Guardian, however, saying,
"The best is yet to come."
Gavin Newsom, I blame you. But that's certainly good news for Democrats, because just when you thought the Republican clown show can't get any better, in comes JD Vance to keep the three-ring circus rolling. And it's worth noting that JD Vance has matured since then. He's no longer getting drunk on cheap beer and moonshine. Now he's getting drunk on power. Democrats, it's our job to get this hillbilly sobered up. I'm Anthony Vincent Gallo for Occupy Democrats.